Hi, my name is Phil McAvoy, or Coach Philip. I'm a retired CEO, and I'm on a mission to improve health and wellness in our society. Let me tell you a little bit about my health and wellness journey. Like you, I've always had a desire to live a healthier and happier life. Over the years, I've read all the best books covering emotional, physical, and spiritual health. I watched lots of TED Talks, I followed social media sites, and even took some online courses. But I was never able to make the lasting changes in my life necessary to improve my overall health and wellness. The knowledge and the concepts would be inspiring, but the books would end up on the shelf and the inspiration would fade. When our oldest son was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in his mid-teens, our whole family was taken on a difficult journey. We've literally tried every form of treatment available to help our son manage his illness. Like other families dealing with these challenges, we experience great frustration with the inconsistencies and problems with this part of our health system. But we also discovered some amazing caregivers who are doing some terrific work on all aspects of wellness. And I learned that the same health and wellness habits that our son needed to stay alive are the same things that all of us need to do to live healthier and happier lives. I spent my career in the business world, and as CEO, I asked my team to develop and implement innovative health and wellness programs for all of our employees. After I retired from the corporate world, I began to research these topics in even greater depth. What I learned was pretty obvious, but health and wellness programs had not taken note. Lasting change only happens in small increments over a period of time. Consistently delivered, holistic approaches to health are much more effective than the quick fixes and isolated approaches that are promoted today. For our son, he needs to be incredibly disciplined to manage his illness. And all of us need to be very balanced and consistent on our own wellness journeys. But this is really difficult to do, particularly on your own. My aha moment came when I figured out that people needed a support mechanism to both learn how to live healthier, but also how to practice healthy living on an ongoing basis. Reading books and watching videos are passive learning processes. People need to put the lessons into practice, and it is too hard to do this on your own. So I hit on the idea of using the power of individual coaching and peer support on an ongoing basis. Coaches have helped me in my professional and private life by teaching, challenging, motivating, and providing feedback. Having teammates and peers pushing each other along is also hugely effective in making healthy changes. I was excited when I started to connect all these dots, but I became even more excited when I realized that this daily coaching could be delivered to thousands of people at a time via the internet. Helping one person is significant, but my dreams began to focus on the opportunity to change entire communities. I realized I was onto something big. It was an incredible feeling. I saw a different way to approach the problem of health and wellness. Now the question became how to pull this off. I realized it would be difficult, but it was actually possible to digest and edit all the best and most effective information on emotional, physical, and spiritual health from ancient to modern times, and to edit it down into small, digestible bites that could be delivered through daily coaching videos and exercises. My education and background as a lifelong learner had prepared me for this task. It would take a lot of work, but it could actually change people's lives for the better. Pretty cool and highly motivating. I had recently retired, so what else was I going to do? You can only golf so much. So I spent about a year reading, organizing, and editing all of the amazing research, science, and wisdom on these broad topics. I learned from some of the best minds in these fields. I use only tested and proven approaches that have demonstrated positive results on a wide scale. Figuring out all the new technologies was my next challenge. There have been many difficult times, but someone or something always showed up to help me push through the obstacles. You feel sometimes like it is impossible, but it is amazing what happens when you have a dream or a vision of what you want and how the things you need to make it happen start to appear in your life. Maybe they were always there and we just never noticed. And finally, I felt very strongly about offering these new and life-changing programs at no charge. I believe that by offering these courses for free, we can help more people. My goal is to help as many people as possible, to start a movement to change the world for the better. I wish I had a program like this 20 or 30 years ago, but I feel very fortunate to have been able to create it for you. A very wise man once said, "You will get all you want in life if you help enough people get what they want." This has been a big part of my journey and discovery. We're all part of something bigger, and when we realize this and live this out, we find true fulfillment. I look forward to working with you as we try to change the world one person at a time.
Daydreaming, daydreaming.